Hello everyone, let's go ahead and get some messages for each sign. The timestamps will be below. We're going to go ahead and start with Virgo, and then we will move on from there. If you are interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Let's go ahead and pull one card. What do all of my Virgos need to hear? We're going to pull one card. What does my Virgos need to hear? We're going to pull one card for all of my Virgos. What do they need to hear? Okay, you have two cards, Virgo, starting off strong. This is an energetic war. Choose whether you want to live in fear or love. The veil is thinning. Be open to receiving light codes from the source. The light is more powerful than the dark. I love that. Okay, Virgo. So right now is a big time to be connected in with your spiritual team. Okay. And when I see this, to me, this is saying that you might be going through a struggle in some way, shape, or form as of right now. Okay. And I feel like there could be like some intuitive push to go in one way or another. And for some of you Virgos, okay, I feel like there could be a sense of, should I move forward? Should I stay where I'm at? Is it really worth it? Am I going to fall back into a pattern in some way, shape, or form? But I feel with this, it's like you are leaving some dark behind, okay? And it's like, do not let the fear overtake you, because whatever it is you're leaving behind or whatever it is you're growing out of is so much better than where you are right now. Be open to receiving the intuitive push. Do not let fear overtake you, okay? I really do feel like there's a big sense here where it's like that place that you didn't think, that barrier that you didn't think you could break, it's breaking. You're going through there. The veil is thinning. It's time to move forward. So some of you, this could be like a big change that is happening for some of you. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards. What does my Virgos need to hear? We're going to pull 3 cards. What? And oh my gosh, you know, I only said 2, but we're going to show this because this was standing out to me as well. This is the platypus. It says, expect something magical to happen soon. And so some of you Virgos, I do feel like there's like a lot of change that's happening for you guys, okay? Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards. What else does my Virgos need to hear? We're going to pull 3 tarot cards. Okay, so we have that Ace of Swords, and to me that's like there's some mental things maybe going on right now, okay? And I do feel like there's a big sense, and I'm just going to pull 3 cards on this 8 of Swords because I feel like it's like you feel very restricted, but I don't think you are as restricted as you think you are. I think you are way more powerful, and with all of this sword energy, this could be a mental fight that you're fighting in some way, shape, or form. I do feel like there's a big expansion that's happening, and that could be in worry, where it's like you're trying to evolve out of one place or another. And there could be a lot of worry mentally going on. Am I going to be able to do this? Is this going to work out for me? There could be a delay in something in some way, shape, or form. I do want to say with this Page of Swords, what's standing out to me as well is like communication. Be willing to kind of communicate as well. But I definitely feel like there could be some sort of delay, which makes you feel very trapped. It's like you feel very trapped in some certain way. But I feel you're going to be okay in this. I do really want to say, I think you're getting some ideas here, and I kind of already said that, but with this Ace of Swords, I feel like there could be some sort of ideas that are coming forward for you Virgos, and I feel like it's for a reason. Like it is meant to happen for you. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards on this 8 of Swords for my Virgos before we end here. We have the Tower, we have the 5 of Cups, but we have this 10 of Pentacles, okay? I feel like there's a lot that's going to change for you Virgos, okay? Like there's a big sense here to me of change for my Virgos. And I want to say that this is either happening now, soon to come. Maybe you're already in this energy, you're thinking about this energy. But I feel like there's a lot, to me, this is more mentally where there could be some worry. And now here's the thing. You might have failed at something in the past, or maybe something didn't work out in the past, okay? But I don't feel like that's where you're at. With this 5 of Cups, I'm just going to hold it up for a second. With this 5 of Cups, I feel like we're focusing on the past, okay, with this 3 spilled cups here, but we still have full cups in our future, and it's like, I want you to focus on this. I think you're going to shock yourself as well. And maybe you're thinking too, this is going to be harder. Like with this Page of Swords, I feel like this could be where it's like you're thinking that this is going to be harder than maybe what it is. But this Tower could mean that there's going to be some quick movement when it comes into this situation. but I do feel for my Virgos, there is going to be a change coming here soon for you guys. And I feel like you are kind of breaking down that barrier. Do not discredit yourself from something surprising or something good happening from you, even though maybe in the past you didn't necessarily think that this could happen, okay? I am sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message. Hello to all of my Libras. Let's go ahead and pull a message for all of my Libras. If you are interested in booking a personal with me, Libras, that link will be in the description box below. Let's see any messages and or advice is coming out for my Libras. We're going to go ahead and pull one card. What do my Libras need to hear? We're going to pull one card. What do my Libras need to hear? All right, we have aliens, okay? There are so many strange things out there that we know nothing about. All right, that's kind of, all right, let's pull another card because I definitely feel for some of you Libras, I feel like there could be a sense where it's like connecting into maybe the astral a little bit more, or maybe like believing in a sense, or maybe doing, there's might be time for some expansion for you Libras as well. All right, let's go ahead and pull just one more card for my Libras. We're going to pull one more card for my Libras. All right, we have the Griffin. Whatever comes knocking on the door, your angels are helping you deal with it. I feel like some of my Libras could be going through some confusing time, okay? Because we have this message coming forward where it's like there's so many things out there that we don't have any idea about. But whatever is coming forward for you in one way or another, you're going to be able to figure it out. You're going to be able to move forward, okay? And I want you to give yourself that good advice or that courage where, and I guess more of that courage where it's like, don't be afraid to move forward, even if things don't really necessarily feel like you're going to be able to move forward in a sense, okay? Because I definitely feel it's like you could be going through a confusing time. This could be a big expansional time for you where it's like it is time to move forward, let go of some things, or kind of allow some things to happen for yourself, Libra. And it's like no matter what it is, your angels are helping you deal with this. And this could be past energy as well, where it's like you're kind of, whatever has happened, I'm helping you deal with it. I'm helping you move forward. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for my Libras. What else does my Libras need to hear? We're going to pull 3 cards for my Libras. What else do my Libras need to hear? We're going to pull 3 tarot cards. What's going on for my Libras? Let's pull some messages and advice. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the Magician. You know, Libras, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that right now I want you to have this sense of confidence. And I feel like with all the Libras that I do know personally, they do have that sense of confidence, even sometimes. And I want you to remember that, okay? I want you to remember that you are confident or you are strong, or it's like maybe an idea or a path that you're asking for, okay? Because I do feel like there's a big sense of expansion where it's like, okay, this is the energy that I want, even if I don't know how to get there. And that's kind of what I feel for you too, is like maybe there could be some conflict about expanding in some way, shape, or form. This is where I want to be, but here's where I'm at right now. I feel like your angels are saying, listen, you might not understand how to get there. There might be some obstacles in your way, but there's nothing that you can't accomplish because guess what? I'm right behind you. I'm helping guide you there. Stand in your confidence. Stand in your power. Do not let this conflict or this worry kind of overpower you. You know where you want to go. You know what makes you happy. You know what makes you feel confident, comfortable, stable, whatever this might be. And even if we're not aware of how this is going to happen or how I'm going to get there, Spirit's telling you, listen, head that direction, head towards that, because you're going to be able to make it in some way, shape, or form. I feel like there's a big sense here where it's like, you're going to be able to make this. Do not discredit yourself from whatever this is. And that's coming out very strong. I feel like your angels are like, I will give you that guidance. I will give you that power, that strength. And with this magic, okay, with this Magician coming forward, I always want to say, if you believe in the magic is possible, but you have to believe in it. You have to trust in it. You have to feel that energy, okay? And that's really what I'm picking up on right here, where it's like, there is a sense, stand in your confidence. Do not allow the conflict to kind of overpower you. Believe in your magic. I might not know how I'm going to get there. I might not know the resources or the things that are the obstacles or, you know, how to overcome certain things, but I know that my angels are here to help me. My spirit guides are here to help me because I know exactly what I'm looking for. It's time for you to head there and go get it. Okay, my Libras, I hope you enjoyed your message. I'm sending you all lots of love and light. Hello to all of my Scorpios. Let's go ahead and see a message from Spirit. What do you need to hear as of right now? We're going to go ahead and pull a message for you. If you are interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Let's go ahead and pull a card for all of my Scorpios. What do my Scorpios need to hear as of right now? Let's go ahead and pull one card. What do my Scorpios need to hear as of right now? We're going to pull one card. Okay, you got first and second wave, okay? So I really do like this because you got first and second Scorpio. And, you know, it's crazy because you are a water sign. And so this is coming forward. They are the star seeds, the way. Showers leading into ascension. And then this one says, the wave of ascension, people are here to generate, I don't know why I'm getting so caught up, to generate and channel positive energy. Okay, so for all of my Scorpios, I do feel like there's a sense here where it's like maybe touching into your starseed side a little bit more. For some of you, I don't know if you guys have done some astro chart readings of some kind. Unfortunately, I don't offer those readings, but I'd highly look into it because there could be some things going on in your planetary placements as of right now. But I do feel like this is also a big chance of growth because with this it says people are here to generate and channel positive energy. I think that there's a big sense here where it's time for some expansion in some way, shape, or form. But to me, this is where it's like you might be going through a struggle, okay? You might be going through this. There's some water energy here, which you are a water sign. You could be going through a struggle in some way, shape, or form, right? But it's like this struggle is leading you into growth. And this could go into relationships. This could go into mentally, emotionally, physically, maybe even financially, spiritually. I'm going through some struggle of some kind, but it's only for a positive change. This is leading you into some sort of expansion. Let's go ahead. And I feel like there's two here where it's like, I feel like there could be a sense where it's like there could be some new energy coming in for some of you. This could be where it's like, you know, in a financial realm or like in the career realm. This could be in some relationships. But I do feel like there's a sense here where it's like there could be somebody coming in and you also could be this like positive energy. It's like don't be afraid to channel that for yourself. Don't be afraid to kind of have that sense of expansion. Even though it might not feel that way right now because it's like the storm brings the rainbow. And I feel like maybe you're in the storm or you just finished the storm. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for my Scorpios. We're going to pull 3 cards for my Scorpios. Okay, your cards wanted to fly on out. We have that 4 of Wands. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So I definitely feel like this could be in a sense of happiness and home. And this could be in a relationship sense as well. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 more clarifying cards for my Scorpios. But I definitely feel like this could be in a sense of happiness, like in a sense of home, stability. Maybe this is at work because we do have the Pentacle energy here as well. But with the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, again, this could reference in a sense of abundance, but this could also reference in a sense of home, where it's like you're really working on to make yourself happy in some way, shape, or form. Okay, there could be some changes going on. And again, this could be mentally, this could be some physical changes. But if there's any changes going on or any storm that's happening right now, I feel like the storm is allowing the flowers to bloom. Okay, that's really what I'm picking up on. And your hard work, like what you're working on, I feel like is going to be paid off. There could be some sort of financial abundance that's coming in for you as well. Let's just go ahead and pull 2 clarifying cards before we end here, Scorpio. We're going to pull 2 clarifying cards for all my Scorpios. All right, we have the 7 of Cups. And we have the King of Wands. I don't want you to get caught up in your head, okay? And this, I feel like this can go, again, this is a collective Scorpio message, so this could be about both, maybe one or the other. I don't want you to get caught up in your head. You've been working on something. Stand your ground in that. Stand stable in this, okay? I feel like it's like what you're looking for. Understand that it's going to happen. Do not discredit yourself from this energy in one way or another. I want you to stand your ground in this. Feel very stable. Take that lead when it comes into the situation, okay? I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message. Take care. Hello to all of my Sagittariuses. Let's go ahead and pull some messages. What do my Sagittariuses need to hear? We're going to go ahead and pull one card, a message for all my Sagittariuses out there. Let's go ahead and see what you need to hear. As always, if you're interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Let's go ahead and pull one card. What do my Sagittariuses need to hear? Wow, I love this card. This says new home, a new job. A new home or job or lifestyle is on the horizon for you. I love that. How beautiful to all my Sagittariuses. If you've been looking for something in general or kind of trying to switch some energy around in general, I definitely feel like this is Spirit's way of telling you, hey, there's some new things kind of coming in for you. Be open to it. Be open to new possibilities. Maybe you've been thinking about finding a new home, or it's like you've been looking for a house. You've been looking for an apartment for yourself. Maybe this is like a new job that you have been really asking for. You've been asking Spirit, hey, guide me to this job. Guide me to this new lifestyle. This is where I want to be. My Sagittariuses, I really feel like there's a big sense here of envisionment right now, and I really want you to focus on that envisionment. Where are you looking to go mentally, emotionally, physically when it comes into this, when it comes into a new home, when it comes into a new job, or just lifestyle in general? How are you looking to feel? Because Spirit's saying, hey, it's on the horizon for you. It's coming in for you. And again, new home, new job, new lifestyle. This could go into physically getting a new job, getting a new home, maybe going into a relationship, lifestyle, okay? There's something new coming in, but it's something that you've been asking for. Something I feel very stable or comfortable. You've been manifesting this for yourself. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for my Sagittariuses. What else does my Sagittariuses need to hear? We're going to pull 3 cards. Okay, we have that 2 of Wands. We have the 5 of Swords. And we have the 6 of Swords. And I'm going to pull 3 clarifying cards because I do feel like there's a sense here where it's like you're waiting on something. You could feel very defeated. But with the 6 of Swords, we're moving on from that energy. We're not in the sense of defeat. Maybe you have thought about walking away from something where it's like making a choice. Do I stay here? Do I go there? Let's go ahead and pull 3 clarifying cards for my Sagittariuses. Okay, so we have the Fool. The Fool wanted to just jump on out when I was saying that. We're going to pull 2 more clarifying cards for my Sagittariuses. What's coming up? Any messages or advice from Spirit? What do we need to hear for my Sagittariuses? Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups. I definitely feel like there's a sense here of feeling very defeated, okay? I do feel like there's a sense here of feeling defeated in some way, shape, or form, where it's like, I had an idea on something, but I feel Spirit's here to hand you something, okay? We have the Fool, and it's like making the choice to go forward with something. I feel for some of my Sagittariuses, you could have thought a certain way where it's like this is the lifestyle, maybe this is the home or the job that you were looking for, and it's like this is where you're focusing on, but here Spirit is to hand you something else, and you could feel very defeated because this isn't working out for you. Whatever this is not working out, so Spirit's like, hey, let me hand you something over here. You might be wanting to go a new direction, or you might wanting to do this, that, or the other, but I feel like it's time for you to kind of take that jump and listen to Spirit, because guess what? You're going to be able to grow. There might be some learning involved here, but I feel like it's like you're moving forward. There could be some things that are kind of coming up for you that maybe it's like this is the direction you want to go, but it's kind of like there's some things in the path where I need to kind of evolve into this in some way, shape, or form. But I feel overall, Sagittarius, your message from Spirit is like, listen, it's time for you to make that choice. You could be waiting on something, but it's like, I do feel like it's time for you to make the choice. What you were thinking of might not be working out for you, but Spirit has something in mind for you. And you could feel very defeated in some way, shape, or form, but there is something coming in for you that's going to make you feel a lot more at peace, a lot more calm, and you need to trust in it, okay? Spirit is here to guide you in some way, shape, or form. I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message. Take care. Hello to all of my Capricorns. Let's go ahead and get some messages for my Capricorns. What do my Capricorns need to hear as of right now? We're going to pull one message. See, what do my Capricorns need to hear? We're going to pull one card. What do my Capricorns need to hear? We're going to pull one card. All right, we have loose lips, sink ships. Be careful what you say about someone. Is it the truth? Okay. Sagittarius, or sorry, Capricorn. Capricorn, you need to be careful with maybe what you're saying to people, who you're saying things to, because some people you can't always trust. Some people you can't always, believe in or something like this. And so if you're talking to somebody and you're like kind of spilling some things out to them that's maybe more private to your life, or maybe how you're feeling in a moment, right? A lot of us like to vent, and that's totally fine. But with this coming forward, be very careful who you're choosing to trust right now, okay? Be very careful who you're choosing to trust. Capricorn, let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for my Capricorns. We're going to pull 3 cards for my Capricorns. What else does my Capricorn need to hear? All right, we have the 2 of Pentacles coming forward. That wanted to fly on out. Let's see. We have the Temperance coming forward. Here's the thing. I do feel like there's a lot of balance coming forward here, okay? And so here's another thing too, is maybe in the past we've said something that we necessarily don't truly feel, okay? Sometimes we act out of emotion, or we can say some things out of emotion, right? And it's like, we don't necessarily mean it, but we mean it in the moment, right? It's like sometimes that anger or that feeling can overtake us. And this could go into a job. This could go into a person. I think this goes a couple different ways, so please take it as it resonates with you, Capricorn. But I want you to really be careful in what it is that you're saying within this time. Whenever you are seeing this message, it is timeless. I feel like do not allow your emotion to kind of get the best of you. And sometimes we like to vent. Don't be venting to the wrong people, okay? Be careful what you say, because sometimes like, we might say things and again, not meaning it or kind of joking around in a sense. Be careful, because I feel like there could be an energy here where it's like you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. You don't want to miss out on something because of something else. I do feel like there's going to be some balance that comes forward within this week for you, my Capricorn, or whenever you watch this. I did say week, so maybe within the week after this, maybe you did kind of go through something where it's like, I kind of regret saying that. I wish I wouldn't have said that. But I feel like the balance kind of will be coming forward. Do not stress about it too much. Let's go ahead and pull 3 more cards for my Capricorn before we end here. What else does my Capricorn need to hear? And this could be too about yourself, okay? Be very aware of what you're saying to yourself, okay? If this is where you're feeling very negative about yourself or something in some way, shape, or form, what you preach out, or that energy that you're kind of resonating in, where it's like, you could feel negative about yourself in some way, shape, or form because of something in some way. Do not allow that energy to take over, okay? Because sometimes, right, where it's like we're going through the rut of something and it's like, man, this sucks, that sucks, whatever the case might be, okay? And it's like, I wish that I wasn't as stupid, or I wish this, I wish I would. I don't want you thinking of that energy, okay? Because when it comes into this, it's like, be careful what you say, maybe about yourself, or maybe about others, or maybe to others, because you're trying to bring this balance, some energy in, and it's time for you to kind of put some rest on this. So take that as that resonates to you, Capricorn, but I definitely feel this could go into yourself, this could go into others, maybe in a job situation. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Where you're feeling confused, I feel like it's like you're going to be okay. You're going to find some balance in this in some way, shape, or form. We're going to pull 2 more cards. We have that Justice coming forward, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I definitely feel like everything's going to work out for you. Don't allow your emotion to get the best of you, whether this be into yourself or whether this be into others. Don't allow that emotion to get the best of you, okay? And you might feel a little back and forth in certain ways, shapes, or forms, okay? But I feel like there's going to be some big balance that kind of comes in, and it's like, I want you to just focus on where it is you're looking to resonate. financially, mentally, emotionally, in the home space, and maybe in a relationship. Be very calm, okay? Don't allow emotions to get the best of you whenever you are seeing this, Capricorn. I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message. Take care. Hello to all of my Aquariuses. Let's go ahead and get a message for all of my Aquariuses. What do my Aquariuses need to hear? We're going to pull out one card for you to kind of just get a message. What do my Aquariuses need to hear? As always, if you're interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Let's go ahead and pull one card for my Aquariuses. What do my Aquariuses need to hear? We're going to pull one card. All right, we have the quantum field, the invisible field of information that exists beyond this space and time. Okay, I feel like pay attention to your intuition as of right now, my Aquariuses, because it's like there is a ton of stuff, and this could be in your dreams. This could be, you know, in overhearing things or just feelings, maybe this intuition. Here's the thing I'm always going to say about dreams, okay? If you're dreaming about somebody, and let's say it's easy to reference this into a relationship, but you can also reference this into, you know, like success, other things like that. If you're dreaming about maybe your partner cheating on you, right? It doesn't mean that they're cheating on you, but there is some weird energy going on there. Pay attention to that. If this is intuitively, you're feeling off about a situation, you're feeling right about it. What's feeling off about this situation? What do I need to pay attention to? If this is about moving forward, you're feeling the itch to kind of evolve in some way, shape, or form, Aquarius, now is the time to do so, okay? I feel like there is a sense here where it's like, Aquarius, pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to the messages and the divine guidance and the feelings that you are feeling as of right now. They are meaning something. Spirit is trying to communicate something with you as of right now. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for my Aquarius. What else does my Aquariuses need to hear? We're going to pull 3 cards. All right, we have that Queen of Wands coming forward. We have the King of Wands coming forward, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I definitely feel like there's a sense here where it's like, do not forget who you are or how powerful you are in some way, shape, or form. And so I do feel like there could be a sense of change, or like, I definitely feel like pay attention to your intuition as of right now. I'm going to take a drink, sorry. Pay attention to your intuition, your dreams, the signs as of right now, because I feel like it's only trying to kind of build your sense of confidence or build your sense of strength in some way, shape, or form, like your sense of power, if that makes sense to you. There could be a big sense here of power. We also have this Knight of Pentacles coming forward, and I feel like this is more of like to get you in a sense of structure or a sense of routine in some situation. So Aquarius, right now, I really want you to trust in yourself, trust in your power, trust in your intuition, and take that, like really listen to that, take that guidance, take that leap, because it's kind of leading you into a place of either movement or maybe in a sense of structure or in a sense of routine of something. Like I want you to listen to this intuition. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your message. Take care. All right. Hello to all of my Pisces. If you are interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that is in the description box below. I do not know why the video is frozen right now, so sorry. Let's go ahead, though it will unfreeze in just a second. Let's go ahead and get some messages for all of my Pisces. We're going to go ahead and pull a card out for all of my Pisces. What does my Pisces need to hear as of right now? We're going to pull one card for all of my Pisces. What do you need to hear as of right now? All right, we have sorry there. Okay, wow. Is there someone you need to apologize to? So this could either go into somebody else, or this could go into, you know, somebody apologizing to you in some way, shape, or form. If you are feeling sorry towards somebody, maybe now is the time to kind of reach out and apologize or build that communication in with them. Now, this could also be where it's like somebody's going to come in and apologize to you for some way that they've treated you, or something of what they did to you. In some way, shape, or form, okay? I do feel like there is an apologetic or this I'm sorry energy, whether this be to you or this be into somebody else. And then, you know, if this is where it's like you want to apologize to somebody else for something in some way, shape, or form, I feel like the apology would be accepted. It's something that they are waiting to hear or they want to hear from you, okay? And vice versa. I feel like if this is somebody who is sorry to you, it's something that you need to hear. And I feel like you would be, maybe you don't want to accept their apology in the sense of like you want to be friends with them again, but it's like, wow, I accept that in a sense, okay? Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards. What else does my Pisces need to hear? We're going to pull 3 cards. What does my Pisces need to hear? 3 cards. Sorry about it being frozen. I do not know how to make it unfreeze, so my apologies on that. But let's go ahead and pull 3 cards. What else does my Pisces need to hear? All right, we have that Justice coming forward. Yeah, there's definitely communication. We have the King of Cups. And then we have the High Priestess. Spirit might set this up for you, okay, when it comes into this. There's definitely communication here, but I feel like this is for the better. I definitely feel like whoever, whether this be somebody wanting to apologize to you or you wanting to apologize to somebody as of right now, I definitely feel like there's a sense here where it's like Spirit is going to set this up for you in some way, shape, or form, especially with this High Priestess, where it's like you really feel that intuitive push to kind of move forward, or you really feel that sense of like, okay, I get it, I do need to apologize, or okay, this person, like I'm going to accept this, because whatever this is, on both sides, it's very genuine. So whether you want to apologize or they want to apologize, I feel like this is a very genuine type of thing. And this could also go into yourself, where it's like kind of forgiving yourself in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like this more has to do with somebody else, and Spirit will set this up for you, whether it be that really big push, like I need to apologize, or they're getting that itch, like, dang, it's really time for me to kind of mend my bridges and apologize here, okay? I am sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message. Take care. Hello to all of my Aries. Let's go ahead and get you a message. If you're interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. I'm sorry that it's frozen. It will unfreeze here in just a second, but I will read you your message in general, obviously. So let's go ahead and see, what do my Aries need to hear as of right now. We're going to go ahead and pull. Ooh, okay, Aries, yours wanted to fly on out. Who do you love? Hold space for those you love when relationships cannot be salvaged. Okay, I definitely feel, Aries, you have a big heart, okay? Now, who do you love? Who do you care about? Hold a space for those when it comes into certain things. And 2, for some of you, Aries, you guys can love somebody or you guys can care for somebody, but not everybody needs forgiveness. Not everybody, and it's so crazy because Pisces was kind of similar about this, and it's crazy that Pisces is frozen on the screen. And here we go into Aries, and it's talking about hold space for those that you love, even when relationships cannot be salvaged, okay? And so you may care about somebody and whatnot, but it's like sometimes it's time to let go, but more for you, not for them. It's like this is no longer working out for me. Now, I do want to say as well, when it comes into this, how do you want to be treated? And maybe in a romantic relationship or in a friendship, when it comes into things, how are you looking to be treated? And I want you to hold a space for that as well. I do feel like there's a sense here where it's like, sometimes we can forgive, but we don't have to forget. We don't have to necessarily be in a space where it's like you're willing to forgive this person and welcome them back in with open arms. I do feel, Aries, it's time for you to really think about the relationships in your life, whether this be friends, family, or romances. You can love somebody, but you don't always need them in your life, okay? Sometimes they're not doing you any justice, and it's time to let them go. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for my Aries. What does my Aries need to hear? We're going to pull 3 cards for my Aries. We're going to pull 3 cards for my Aries. What do they need to hear? What do my Aries need to hear? We're going to pull 3 cards. All right, we have the 6 of Wands. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay, Aries, you have a beautiful message coming out here. I definitely feel, too, for some of you, if this is like where you didn't think that something could be fixed in a way where it's like maybe you and a person kind of had like a falling out, and it's like maybe you think that this cannot be salvaged. Maybe you're like, this was, and it could go on both sides, right? Where it's like the falling out had to do with both of you. And it's like, okay, well, I said this, I did wrong here, they did wrong there, where you think that things are not going to work out, okay? You have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups, and so I think this could go in multiple ways for you, Aries, but I definitely feel like there's a sense here of some success, okay? Where it's like there is going to be success, there is going to be movement, and I feel like you're going to kind of, you're either going to be like, okay, I do care about this person, but it's time for me to move on so I can be happy in some way, shape, or form. Maybe this is where it's like, I didn't think this would ever kind of get fixed or resolved. I didn't think that this could ever happen, but here it is kind of working out for you in some way, shape, or form. And again, in a family member, in a friendship, or in a relationship, I think this goes one of two ways, okay? And so I want you to take it as it resonates for you, where it's like, okay, I might care for this person, but I need to focus on what makes me happy. Maybe this is where it's like, you know, we both did wrong. This situation kind of blew up. And I'm going to hold a space here for you. And I'm just going to pray that if we're meant to be, or if this is meant to work out, or in some way, shape, or form, that it will, because I feel like it will. Okay? Aries, whatever this is for you, I feel like I really want you to focus in on is this, and it really goes in two ways. So please take it as it resonates. If you know this is something that's like, I cannot go down this pattern again, then the first message is for you, where it's like, okay, hold a space for them. You can love them, but they don't need to be present in your life anymore, okay? But also, if this is where it's like, okay, we both did wrong, this blew up, and I just don't know if this can work out, hold that space where it's like, I know that this is, I'm going to put it in Spirit's hand, because if it's meant to work out, it will. And I see that there's going to be movement. Either way, I feel like you're kind of ending with this like sense of feeling very fulfilled in some way, shape, or form. Okay, my Aries, I'm sending you all lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to all of my Tauruses. Let's go ahead and pull some messages for my Taurus. What do my Tauruses need to hear? I'm going to pull one card. As always, if you're interested in booking a person with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Let's go ahead and pull a message for my Tauruses. What do you need to hear? What is Spirit trying to communicate as of right now? Let's go ahead and see. Okay, you know what? This one wanted to flip on up, and it says the rise of the divine feminine, and you could be masculine. Do not take it as like male or female. To me, this is more of just like feminine energy, masculine energy. It is time to tune into your feminine side and think with your heart. It is time, you know, Taurus, sometimes I think, and with the Tauruses that I know, sometimes they can be a little bit guarded. They can be more in that masculine energy, not talking male or female, but right now it is time to allow your heart to kind of guide you, to give you that guidance in some way, shape, or form, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, maybe in a relationship, maybe in a friendship, but it is time for you to allow your heart to kind of guide you. It's time for you to think with your heart and not so much with your mind or your logistic side. And this could go into some sort of expansion. What would make your heart truly so happy? It's really time to connect in with that divine feminine. Okay, let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for you, my Tauruses. Let's go ahead and see, what do my Tauruses need to hear? We're going to pull 3 cards from my Tauruses. What do my Tauruses need to hear as of right now? 3 cards. We have the Tower coming forward. We have the Knight of Cups coming forward. And we have the Judgment. Okay, Taurus, there might be something that happens to you that is a little shocking. And when I say this, because of the Tower, I feel like there could be a sense of somebody kind of coming in some way, shape, or form, where it's like they kind of want to have that conversation with you. Or maybe there is a love offer kind of coming forward for you in some way, shape, or form. And it's like you're a little shocked by this, okay? Because we have the Tower, we have this Knight of Cups. I feel like there could be something here where it's like maybe you're a little shocked with like your heart space in some way, shape, or form, okay? I definitely feel like there's a sense here where it's like maybe allowing your heart to really speak to you. What direction do you want to head? And with this Judgment, this could be a conversation with somebody else where it's like, again, a little shocking. You're allowing your heart to actually speak its mind, which is surprising to you. I didn't really right? We know what we want, but it's like when we really tune into our heart, it can be a little surprising. And I feel like that's kind of what this tower is representing. It's like there's a surprise or a shock that's kind of coming forward. And this could be maybe through somebody else or kind of within ourselves, where it's like we're finally allowing our heart to speak its mind, which is a little shocking or a little surprising to us. This could be, again, a conversation with somebody that you were not expecting a conversation to kind of arise within this person. And it's like, allow your heart to speak its mind, whether this be, and again, in healing, where it's like, okay, I'm really going to tell this person how I feel emotionally, or how this made me feel emotionally, even if I normally wouldn't do so. Okay. Maybe it's like, okay, you weren't really expecting this person to kind of speak or give you this love offer in some way, shape, or form, or something like that. Okay. It's like there's a shock here. Okay. And it's either going to be from somebody else or from yourself. And this is going to be either through conversation or through awakening. Okay, my Taurus? I hope you enjoyed your message. Please take care. Hello to all of my Geminis. We're going to go ahead and pull a message for all my Geminis. What do my Geminis need to hear as of right now? We're going to go ahead and pull one card. As always, if you're interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. We're going to pull one card. What do all of my Geminis need to hear as of right now? We're going to pull one card. What do my Geminis need to hear? We're going to pull one card. All right. Wow. We have two cards coming forward. It's okay to feel confused. And who do you love? Ask your angels what you want. Okay, hold on. Your angels want you to embrace your differences. And then this one is, who do you love? Hold a space for those who you love when relationships cannot be salvaged. Okay. I do feel, Gemini, it is okay to feel confused about relationships or connections. And sometimes you know when they're over, even though you don't want to really focus in on that. Okay. And this can go in friends. This can go in relationships and family members. I don't know. I know another sign had that. So definitely, if this is your rising, look up your moon, things like that. Because I feel like there's another message that is very similar to this in this, and it might be in Aries. So if you have Aries in your chart as well, I would go to that message as well. But I definitely feel right here, okay, for my Geminis, it's okay for you to feel confused. It's okay for you to question, like, hey, I know that I really care about this person. Hey, I know that this person really means a lot to me, but I also know this other energy as well. And that's kind of what I'm picking up on here for you, my Geminis, is like, even if you love somebody, or like, you know, this person could have done you wrong, or they could have done somebody else wrong. And again, in a friend, in a family, in a romance, it's okay to be confused on it. But if you know that this relationship, if there's not any trust here, or there's like no longer a relationship, it's okay. I feel like hold space for them. You can still love them, but understand that it's time to let go of something. And that's very clear here. I think Aries was a little bit different. But I feel for you, Gemini, it's time to let go of some things, okay? It's time to let go of some things in some way, shape, or form. Hold a space for it, because you do love, you do care for this person. But I just don't think they're not suitable for your life anymore. And I think you're aware of that. And there could be something here too where it's like specifically about a relationship, or this could be about a family member or a friend. And it's like, I know that I genuinely care about this person, but it's just they're no longer suitable for me. We have outgrown each other, okay? Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for my Geminis. What do my Geminis need to hear? We're going to pull 3 cards for my Geminis. Okay, so we have the World coming forward. We have the 9 of Swords coming forward, and we have the 3 of Cups. I think you're really worried about something. But I definitely feel like with this World, there's a completion of a cycle, and it's time to allow it to complete in some way, shape, or form. And I think you have a lot of worry, or you have a lot of stress when it comes into this situation. There's a lot of anxiety. But I feel at the end, I feel like you already kind of know the answer, okay? And so I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I feel like there's something that has come to an end of a cycle. This World is a completion. It's like we've already completed this cycle, but I think you have a lot of worry about some sort of like happiness or something in some way, shape, or form, okay? And I guess I'm gonna say this, it's like maybe you are worried about something in a relationship, and it's like you feel like something can't be salvaged, and that was similar to Aries as well. But I want to say that's going to be for a very select few of you. For others of you, I feel like something has already come to a cycle, and it's like, you know where you're going to be happy, and it's like you just worry about that, okay? Now, some of you, this could be where it's like you didn't think something was going to be able to work out. You really focus on your worry. You're really confused about it, things like that. But I feel like this more is like your angels want you to embrace that you might be different or you might be over something, but you're not giving yourself credit for that. You're not allowing yourself to see that this is the end of a cycle of a situation. And this could be a person, this could be, like I said, friends, family, romances, this could be an actual like physical situation. But I feel like it's like you've already come to the end of a cycle of something, and I feel like you're not allowing yourself to see that because of your worry, because of your stress, because of your anxiety. And this could be, you know, the care for others. This could be, you know, the care of this situation. Like, I'm worried, how is this person going to take it, or how is this going to end in some way, shape, or form? But I feel like when it comes into this with this three of cups, it's like this is where you're going to be more successful, or like it's like you're going to be happy over here. Do not allow that to win. Hold space for them. I love them. I love them, or I care about this, but I know that this can't be salvaged. And in order for me to be in this sense of happiness, I need to move forward. Okay? I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message, Geminis. Take care. Hello to all of my Cancers. Let's go ahead and pull a card for you, for all of my Cancers. What do my Cancers need to hear? We're going to pull one card for all of my Cancers. As always, if you're interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. We're going to pull one card. What do my Cancers need to hear? We're going to pull one card. What do my Cancers need to hear as of right now? We're going to pull one card. All right. Oh, okay, Cancer. You have two cards coming forward. Aging well, connect with the divine. Okay. Aging is not a disease. We should be able to grow old and healthy. Connect with the divine. My mission is to keep the light in your eyes ablaze. Okay. Cancer. I feel like it is time for growth, and there's been a lot of growth within you. And sometimes when we think of growth, we think of maybe leaving things behind, or we think of like kind of, you know, I feel like with this coming forward, Cancer, I don't want you to think of the negative. And I think that sometimes like some things could have happened in the past, and it's like, okay, well, if I'm going to make some changes in a situation, I have to let go of other things. And that's not always the case. This could be too where it's like you really struggle with the sense of next phases, because what is this next phase? Like, what's the struggle of this next phase? What's this? What's that? And I don't feel like that's the sense here. Connecting in with the divine. I'm trying to keep the light in your eyes. I'm trying to keep you in a sense of positivity. Do not allow your fear or your worry to kind of take over, because I do feel like there's like a big sense here where it's like there is a sense of expansion. Yeah. Okay, Cancer. I'm going to pull two more cards, but you have the sun coming forward. I really feel like there's a big sense of expansion here, and there could be a sense of worry in some way, shape, or form, because when we go into new phases and the struggles that you have kind of connected with in the past, I don't feel like you're going to kind of be there anymore. Okay. I feel like you're kind of, when it comes into this, I feel like you're going into a different phase. And it's like, I could try to focus on the struggles that I've had in the past. I can try to kind of run through some ideas of some things that maybe are possible for having. But I just feel like when it comes into this, you don't need to focus on the struggle anymore. Spirit is trying to bring the positivity in. You've dealt with the struggle. Now it's time for the excitement. Now it's time for the light. Okay? Spirit is trying to keep you positive. All right? We have 4 cards coming in. Yeah. Just like I was saying, we have worry, we have stress, but I feel like this is more because of the past, because of what you've experienced in the past. And I feel like Spirit's like, not on my watch. You've already dealt with the struggle. You've already dealt with the worry. That's not where I want your energy. Whatever this next phase is, or this next path for you, or some sort of like expansion in some way, shape, or form, Spirit is telling you, I want you to focus on that. I don't want you to focus on your worry. I want you to focus on the sense of success. There is a sense here where I feel like Spirit is really working on you and able to have this like movement forward, or to make some progress in a situation. And I think we, as human beings, when we have gone through the struggle of a situation, we can focus on the struggle in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like it's like, don't focus on the struggle. Focus on my light. Focus on my guidance, okay? I hope you enjoyed your reading, Cancer. Take care. Hello to all of my Leos. Last but not least, all of my Leos, let's go ahead and pull a message for you, all of my Leos. If you're interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Let's go ahead and pull one card for all of my Leos. What do my Leos need to hear as of right now? We're going to pull one card for my Leos. One card. All right, we have... Ooh, okay, hold on. Sorry, let me shuffle because you got the same card as the last one. So let's go ahead and see. We're going to pull 3 cards. We're going to pull 3 cards. What do my Leos need to hear? We're going to pull 3 cards. What do my Leos need to hear? Or sorry, 1 card. Okay, we have yin and yang. Balance work and scheduled rest with relaxation. All right, your spirit guides, Leo, are really asking you to kind of balance your work life with your personal life, or just kind of just in general, where it's like not allowing yourself to get too overwhelmed. Don't forget that it's time to relax as well. And so to me, it's like, don't keep yourself so busy where it's like you forget your own personal time. And when I say this, it's like, it's definitely important for you to take a moment and have a moment of calmness, have a moment of relaxation, have a moment of rest, okay? And this could be where it's like you work a lot, or maybe you're really busy, you have a busy schedule, you're always with friends, you're always here, you're always there. Maybe it's mentally, you're just always around and you know, bouncing around. It's time to kind of take a pause. Remember that you need to have that balance, okay? Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for my Leos. 3 more cards for my Leos. What do my Leos need to hear? 3 cards. All right, we have the Moon, we have the Temperance, and we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, I'm just going to say this for my Leos. I definitely feel like sometimes we feel like we have to be in control of everything, and I feel like that is something that Leos like to do, is make sure that they are in control of situations, because if you're in control of it, what's going to go wrong, right? And I feel like with this, it's like the unknown. It's okay to be unsure of something. It's okay if you're not in control of something, right? Where it's like, okay, well, if I'm not doing this, if I'm not here, if I'm not paying attention to this, what could happen? But guess what? I feel like it's going to be okay. You need to allow yourself to have a moment of peace, because I think that's going to really bring you in your balance, where it's like, okay, I can feel good again. I feel like with this coming forward, it's like, don't be afraid to allow your heart to speak to you as well. And this could be where it's like you've been really working a lot in somewhere, like some place or some aspect of life. Allow yourself to have a moment of peace, because I think that's where you're going to be happier. With this Knight of Cups coming forward, it's like you're going to feel a little bit more fulfilled when you allow that peace. And even if it's like you can't control every aspect of a situation, it's okay for some things to be the unknown, right? If it's unknown, it's okay, but you need to allow yourself a moment of calmness, all right? I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message. Take care.